behind the wheel, he's in his own world, he says. And my dad's in the back seat in his own world. And I think about how two people in a quiet black car can be in two big worlds driving along. Where are we? I want to be close to you, I say. I think I hear a car, she says. I want to do everything now. I can't breathe like this. No one can see in Dad's car. The windows are tinted, I say. At a party, I asked a Marine to shoot out the windows, but he wouldn't. You can't see in here or shoot us. What? She says. Wait, you're heavy. There. You don't have to be scared, I say. I'm not scared, she says. She's looking me in the eyes and smiles. I'm modest, she says. She opens her arms to show me everything. She's everyone's everything, and she's here in the back seat. I'm gonna calm down. I sit back here with Dad sometimes. He's here in the back seat. Don't move, I say. I want to see. I've never looked so close. No one ever lets me look that close. Please. Everyone I know. Look through the window of this dark car. You're not really scared, are you? Do I need to be? She says.
Noel. The days that made me, that were supposed to change me, that didn't actually make me, are showing me now what I was. My days in the room with Julius. Years have provided some safety. That was not a school with pipes and dons and tweeds. It wasn't a place where people spoke like people don't speak. It wasn't in the Highlands of Scotland or the hills of New England. It was a place of traditions, but the traditions weren't old. Like most private schools, it was part fantasy, part reality, and therefore, all reality. A place where stories happened, not fables. Where there was learning, not lessons, and no one came away with memories of neat moral episodes. I came away with memories. There were too many contradictions for there to have been any sense, and my life has always been so. We were boys who wore suits, monkeys with manners. We didn't have parents, but were treated like babies. We were left on our own, but had hundreds of rules to abide. We were 18 years old, as grown up as we could be. My memories are twitching, like morning in the city. Laundry day, said Chuck. He was standing in the hall with Aunt, looking into our bedroom, where Julius was lying with a cloth over his eyes. Laundry day, said Aunt, echoing Chuck, and he rushed into our room, swung his laundry-filled pillowcase, and pounded Julius in the head. Julius said, "Fuck off. I mean it." I had to take a test to get into St. Ebury. I was 14. My parents took me, just before they went away. The three of us sat across from the headmaster, who did all the interviews himself, and I noticed that he never looked at me, oddly. "Noel will have to take a test," he said. I looked for signs. Money was all that mattered. That's what I'd heard about St. Ebury. Money wasn't an issue. I looked for signs on his face to see if he was uncomfortable about my eye. "It's an intelligence test, essentially," he said. "We weren't told," I said, speaking for my parents. "There's no preparation," the headmaster said. "No need to study. All you need is this pencil." I was sent to an empty classroom. Julius had a hangover. "He's hung," said Chuck. "Big night," said Aunt. "Big hung," said Chuck. "He wishes," said Aunt. "Better hung than you," said Chuck, and Aunt pounded him in the head with his laundry-filled pillowcase. "Get the fuck out,"